It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one, and all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
And now the Lakers starting group. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Patrick Beverley out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, at forward, they've got Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. They get it again. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Dallas moving the ball around. Finney-Smith. No good with the triple. And here's Los Angeles. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Doncic against Schroeder. Outside Hardaway. Powell sets a screen for Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
And that one's good. James.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Outside Hardaway from downtown. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. Do front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
Now here's Powell after LeBron James's miss. And they double up Doncic. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Walker with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's James. Up and in on the layup. LeBron's got his second bucket tonight.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Now here's Dinwiddie. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Dinwiddie.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Walker. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Davis dishes to LeBron. Davis setting the pick for James. Off target from outside. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Dallas. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
They were better than the box score might indicate because they were solid in execution, more so than the stats would show.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player. A moment here to check out some of the stats for Beverley. Averaging 5 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
The Lakers trail. He kicks to Westbrook. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Here's Davis. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings, knows exactly where the gap is, and finds his teammate perfectly.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Doncic left side. And they double up Doncic to the inside. Wood with the bucket.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Dinwiddie against Beverly to the right side. Here's Westbrook. Can't hit that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Dinwiddie. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Doncic outside. McGee is screen on Westbrook. The shot's good from McGee.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Bryant with a screen on Wood. Beverly for three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Lakers trail by 3. They've got Reggie Bullock. Christian Wood is out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Westbrook. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. LeBron outside. Offline with his 3. Mavericks leading by 3. Bullock with it. 8 points his last outing. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Takes a 3. Back to Bullock. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Bullock's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year as we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, and he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Nunn finds Westbrook. Bryant with a screen for Westbrook to the paint. The shot by Bryant, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Dinwiddie outside. Wood against Bryant. Wood passes to Dinwiddie. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points of the night.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Here now is Dinwiddie. To the wing on the left. Here's Wood. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Here's James. coming off 31 points last game.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Now here's Davis. 6-point game. Davis with a screen on Powell. Back to Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, it's no secret that LeBron James is an outstanding passer. Oh, I love his vision in the pick and roll.
And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Now here's LeBron. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go. James, the pass to Davis. That one doesn't go. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Schroeder against Doncic. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Schroeder kicks to James. Pass to Davis. Schroeder outside, 5 to shoot. And it's LeBron missing. Mavericks leading by 4. Now Doncic, with his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. Hardaway with a wide open look. Dallas no good that time either. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Davis with a screen on Green. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Mavericks lead by 4. Lakers trail by 4. Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on. This is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, I tell you what, you can make a case he's the best player in the league. Davis is really the total package, both ends of the floor, and he continues to get better.
So he gets them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Doncic against Schroeder. It's good. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
LeBron passes to Davis. The kick out to Walker. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Davis setting the pick for James. He doesn't hit that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. The pass to Dinwiddie. Inside, Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
LeBron outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Now the Mavericks moving it up. An easy 2 points on the layup. Powell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And it's Schroeder missing. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Dinwiddie finds Doncic. Launches it. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
A nice shot by LeBron.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 6. Shoots over Schroeder, and it's Dallas with another.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
And, you know, to shoot that poorly early and to have the lead now, they feel fortunate, but they've earned their good fortune.
Davis. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Doncic passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Schroeder. They get it back. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Schroeder. Dinwiddie wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Down low. James in the post. Misses from close range. Dallas leading by 8. Doncic outside. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Doncic against Schroeder. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game. .105 left here in the third quarter. And they double up Doncic. Passes it to Kleba. Green deciding where to go with it. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bullock kicks to Green. And here's Doncic from the arc. Nunn grabs the board.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Christie. Back to Westbrook. Green against Nunn. From deep. Kleba with the rebound. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. A 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. Back to the action in just a minute. Feeling like they need to protect the rim above all else right now, willing to give in other areas.
And you have to take care of home base. Otherwise, it's going to be attacked all night. And that's not going to reflect well for you on the scoreboard.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Wood out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Brown. The pass to Davis. Shoots over Dinwiddie. No good on that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Now here's Bullock. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
LeBron is screen on Dinwiddie. Westbrook kicks to Brown. James against Wood. Good D by Wood.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Now, here's Westbrook. Brown the pass to Davis. Shoots over McGee. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Anthony Davis.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Dinwiddie. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. They head out on the road and face the Mavericks in Dallas.
And for that game against Miami, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
Wow, Westbrook, so athletic. He looked virtually unstoppable there.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Dinwiddie, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's LeBron. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on JaVale McGee.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
And he makes the first. A different look for Dallas. Hardaway's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reggie Bullock. And then for Los Angeles, Walker's checked in for Troy Brown. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Kendrick Nunn. And both free throws good for Davis.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
Doncic looking it over. And finished off by Wood.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop. Emphatic.
And the Lakers call time here. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's LeBron. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Doncic against Westbrook. Floats one. It's tipped.
How impressive was that? The little fella, Beverly, extending out for the block. Showed us some nice timing for a guy that's not much taller than 6'2".
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Mavericks?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Both good from the line that time.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Powell sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Looking to get it going. Doncic, no good.
he is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
Dinwiddie passes to Pop. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
James with it. For 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. .43 seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Dwight Howard. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
One of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Davis with a screen on Doncic. LeBron passes to Davis. That shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Luka Doncic, taking 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the Lakers call time here. Here's Beverly. The 3 from LeBron. The offensive rebound goes back up. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
AD staring them down and letting them know this ain't over yet.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fourth team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And Beverly kicks to James. Misses the 3. Here now is Dinwiddie. And so it's Dallas winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.